Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. So today it's very really wintry evening here. We are having snow, and also I thought I'll make some soup today. Easy chicken noodle soup. Feel like having something hot. So for that, let's go through the ingredients. It's very easy to make because I'm going to use rotisserie chicken. So this is already cooked chicken, baked, store-bought rotisserie chicken. So that is one chicken, and then the main ingredients, I'm going to use the egg noodle. I'll be adding around 4 to 5 celery stalks, around 3 carrots, and 1 yellow sweet onion. So those are the main ingredients. Then my for the soup, I'm making the chicken broth actually. So after I pull out the meat from this rotisserie chicken, I'll boil the skin and the bones with around, I have 12 cups of water I'm boiling right now. So that in that I added some salt, a little bit of black pepper, and 3-4 stalks of celery, and 2 carrots, and 1 onion. So that is boiling right now. In that pot that is boiling with water, carrots and celery, I'll be adding the bone of this chicken and the bone and skin of this chicken. So that will give me the broth for the actual soup. But if you don't want to do that, you can buy the chicken broth from store. So, but the store-bought ones usually have high content of sodium. So it's up to you what you want to do. So since if you are using the store-bought chicken broth, you don't need to add any other flavoring agents. But since I'm making my own broth, I'm going to use the bouillon. So I'll be adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of this for flavoring. But if you get the cubes, the chicken cubes, you can add that too. That gives good flavoring too. So that is the flavoring thing. And then if you have Italian seasoning, you can add a little bit of that. So since I don't have it, I'm going to use a little bit of oregano leaves, dried oregano, and basil leaves, maybe 1 teaspoon of each. It's just for flavoring. So these are the main ingredients. So now let me pull the chicken, and I'll be back after that. So I pulled all the chicken out. So this is, I mainly use the chicken breast, that meaty part, and the dried pieces from the leg and the wings and all. I put it in the broth to make the broth. And then this is the leaves from the celery. I'll add this in the end. And the other thing that can add flavor is parsley. So now I'm waiting for the broth to get ready, and then we'll make the soup. So you can see this is boiling. This is the bones and 1 onion and couple of celery and celery stalks and carrots. So 15 minutes we'll boil this, and we'll drain it and then use the broth to make the actual soup. So while the broth is getting ready, I am sauteing the onions. That's 1 large yellow onion. Salt, so it cooks fast. So you can see the broth, and this is the leftover that I'm going to throw in trash. So we'll be using this for the soup. Onion is almost half cooked, so I'm going to add the vegetables. Let's saute it a little bit. That's carrot and celery. So these vegetables also needs to cook almost half. Yeah, that should be enough. And I don't know if I mentioned I used olive oil for sauteing this. So I'm going to add some seasoning now. I'm going to put a teaspoon of oregano. Actually, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. I'm also going to add some basil. And if you have parsley, you can add that too. Fresh parsley in the end always adds some good nice flavor. So this is almost half cooked. So I'm going to add this to this broth. I'm turning on the broth again. I add this. Bring that to a boil. And I'm adding the chicken, the pulled chicken. Adding that too. Let it boil. And this was a 12-ounce packet of egg noodles, so I'll be using half of it. Once it boils, we will add the noodle too. So this is already boiled, it's ready. So I'm going to add the egg noodle. Stir it well. You don't need to cook this noodle too much, it will cook itself. I'm adding that last the celery leaves. I'm going to bring this to a boil and then turn. And actually I didn't need, when I tasted, it already has a very nice flavor of chicken, so I won't be adding too much of the chicken base. But since I already had it outside, I'm just adding 1 tablespoon chicken base. So this is just for the seasoning. So if you feel like your broth already has, your soup already has nice flavor, you don't need this. You can skip it. It's boiling, so I'm going to turn it off and leave it closed for some time, for a few minutes, for the noodle to cook. That's all you need. So chicken soup is ready. In a wintry evening when it's snowing, or if you feel like you're not feeling well, this is the ideal soup that you can have. So it's very easy. Make it, enjoy it. I'm going to have this soup right now. If you can make garlic bread, that's also. I'm just going to have this bread with it. It's a yummy soup. Really good. So thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.